I'm lucky enough to be the managing director for Boots Online Doctor, or Boots Digital Health, which is the kind of company. It's a separate company owned by Boots. So basically, I get to lead a fantastic team of people that are doing some brilliant stuff every day, helping our patients and colleagues. Being able to release some fantastic, innovative products. So we launched an AI skin scanning tool which helps identify 72 different conditions, and that's been loved by our customers as well. And we've woven it into our clinical process too. So I think I really love the fact we've been on a massive growth journey. The business has really kind of grown from nothing to a really major part of our business, which is really satisfying. But in the midst of that, we've been launching some really cool, innovative things too. Lots of different things. So I think the team that I have the pleasure to lead are full of some really fantastic, talented, but just really lovely human beings as well. So we have a really lovely culture. So every day is good fun as well, which I think is a really big part of why I love the job that I do. But outside of the kind of day-to-day team stuff, the things that we get to do are genuinely making a difference. So there's lots of different services that we offer that are making a real difference to people, whether it's just a convenience of being able to get a prescription treatment in, typically a couple of hours for certain conditions, which, is getting in the way of the day. We've saved people being able to go on various holidays with certain medication we've been able to give them. But big things like in our weight loss service, that really resonate with me. We have this lovely bit of happy patient stories that comes through on our kind of daily work channel. We use a system called Slack, and they come through, and I love seeing those. We've helped patients lose significant amounts of weight, which allow them to start fertility journeys and then ultimately start families. So whilst it feels like you're doing a kind of specific service for a treatment, what those things can enable in somebody's life is genuinely like life-changing for them and super rewarding for us. I think we're a really rapidly growing team. So when we acquired the business, there was about 70 people. We're now coming up towards 200 people, but we've kept a really fun startup mentality. So whilst we're owned by Boots, like I said, we're separate, and we have a really kind of diverse team that are kind of all over the country. But we've got an office, a dedicated office for our team in London, in Islington. And we have team members based in Nottingham here, where I am as well. And I think we keep a really, despite having people all over the place, a really close knit team, bring people together regularly to have fun as well as to kind of do some really fantastic work. So I think that kind of culture of a big and ever-growing team, but managing that kind of, it feels like a small, close-knit group is really nice. So I think people that like to work in a fast-paced environment, like I said, we've been growing really, really quickly over the last few years, and we think there's a lot of that growth to continue. So people that like to innovate in a really fantastic team as well. So I want people that are kind of team players. Depending on the role, so we've got clinicians, we've got pharmacy technicians, we've got our own patient support team, we've got a fantastic and growing tech team that support the platform. So there's lots of different kinds of opportunities in there. So anyone that is kind of got ambition to help us grow, personal ambition, because we've got lots of internal promotions and movements going on as well. So we've got a fantastic way of supporting growth. The brilliant thing about sort of belonging to the Big Boots world is that there are loads of careers, and my own career journey has been really varied with Boots. I started off as a pharmacist in store, did my pre-registration training, but ended up coming to the support office and ended in a world in tech, and did 10 years working in tech, and then I was able to have opportunities to lead a business like this as well. So I think there's a lot of growth, which is really exciting if people want that. Great question. My hopes really are that we continue to expand, that we're able to add more and more services to that. So we've got a pipeline of 7 or 8 new big services that we think we can do that. I think establishing ourselves as the leader in key areas, and then providing those capabilities that we have and the expertise to anybody who needs them, whether that's the NHS, whether that's private market as we do today. So I think I'm most excited about the fact that I know the pipeline of things that we're working on that's got some really cool stuff in there, as well as some stuff that our patients and, without sounding too grand, maybe in the country need to do to help areas of pressure.